Welcome back everybody to In the Sea. Okay, so I decided to expand on the whole water wheel idea. We've now got 3 instead of the 1. And I went and completed some of the other quests for the Ender IO as well. Now if I go back to Industrial Science, I've completed the Sterling Generator quest, which then opened up the unlocking the quest for the sag mill. And I also completed the Alloy Smelter. So Alloy Smelter is going to come in handy for doing things a little bit later on. Maybe, actually not even just a little bit later on. Pretty damn soon, actually. When it comes to doing things for, say, fluid conduits. It's going to be really, really handy for that. Okay, so we've got, I think, roughly each water wheel is giving roughly about 80 RF per tick, maybe a little bit less because they're not fully optimized because I just can't be bothered. Could not be bothered doing all the extra bits of water that you can do around just to squeeze that extra little bit out. I just couldn't be bothered doing it. So we got them facing like that. Now, there's one quest I really did want to actually complete, and that is this one here. I am a witch. That's requiring spores, which we're getting from here. Manually detect. Now I've got to get a bucket of witch water. Of course, this is also another thing I've done in between times, and that is actually get the spore itself to make the mycelium. And I've made the witch water itself. So then I can complete that task. And we're going to take that back. Or try to anyway. Detection. Witch water bucket. Manually detect. Choose one. Oh. Maybe this might be something a little different. Okay. Bucket. Oh, it's actually looking for one of these buckets. I think. Not looking for a... Yes. So what I've got to do, I've got to look for some of the clay that we've done. Also, what I've done in between times is I forgot something that you can do with, I think it's ex nihilo compression. You get cow bait. Yes, it's X compression. It's the recipe for said thing is only 2 pieces of wheat, like such. That will give you cow bait. You place said bait into a bit of water like such. We'll work in the environment, so we just got to move out of range and wait, and then we will get some cows. We'll get a cow there. So I managed to get 2 cows this way, and we have a little ranch of cows along with our chickens. So I've been able to get a good amount of leather happening. Now, see, there we go, baby cow. We'll let him grow and we'll slaughter him. Now, the drying racks here, we are getting the leather from cooked meats. I don't know if I've got anything in there. Yes, I do. So if I take these steaks, place them in the drying racks, eventually they will turn into leather. Very, very handy things. You are going to be dinner later. Right, so that's that. I just need to... I wonder if I can just place that witch water back there. Yes, I can. And let's have a look for some porcelain. Because I think I did actually have some of that floating around the place. Maybe? I'm pretty sure of it, actually. Porcelain, porcelain, porcelain. What did I do with you? There's clay. I may need to actually make some more. Here we are. Porcelain. Yes, grow up, cow. Become my dinner. So, porcelain. We now have an unfired bucket. That's the other way to make a bucket. From way back when we were trying to think of like other ways to make buckets, this is the way you make a bucket. Alright, so now we have a bucket. Now we take the witch water. And now we should be able to detect. Yay! And now we just got to get some soul sand. Which is not that hard. We just got to pop back down, grab some sand from the processing. The other thing too, the long range breaker will actually break 8 blocks in a row. So I've put down a row of lava. We'll take some cobblestone here. Of course it's going to break the 8 moss stones. And it will break 8 blocks at a time. So that reward bag was really, really, really great. Really has helped me significantly. So now we just got to grab some sand from here. Probably didn't need so many stacks, but I took them anyway. Place that in there. There goes the soul sand. All right, let's just fill those barrels back up again. I'm definitely going to automate this system at some stage pretty soon. Maybe today. Maybe we'll do that today. Why not? Why not? Let's do it. Let's actually do this. Okay, so what I want... Actually, there's a few things that I want. Namely, I want a Yeta wrench. Because for what we're going to be doing, we are going to be heading into the realms of Ender IO pipes. So we need electrical steel. And that's a basic gear. Okay, so electrical steel is not hard. Not difficult. We just got to go to the sag mill here. And turn off all its inputs. Yep. Okay, cool. We're just going to crush up a spot of coal because we need to have coal dust for what I'm doing. Coal powder. So coal powder, we've got some silicon from... I ground down some gravel to get sand. And occasionally you get a little bit of silicon, so that's good. And then we take a spot of iron. Take the coal powder and into the alloy smelter. Now the alloy smelter was a little, it was more than a little bit of fun. We'll just go into that recipe. Well, I'll put that in there. The alloy smelter. Unfortunately, I did actually try and record this. However, I had a bit of trouble with my recording program, so that episode got lost to the void, unfortunately. It requires iron casing, which it seems that iron casing seems to be the basis of a lot of the Ender IO machines. That's the way the Modpack creator has deemed it so. And then also requiring a drum of wild, which of course using the leather from the cows and the sheep, any cooked meat will do the trick. And the horn of the wild with the pasture seed. The pasture seed is also a piece of grass into a mana pool will give you a pasture seed. Pretty similar to, I think, most things. Most things has that kind of recipe. Alright, so there's that. Do I have the... Yep, I got 2 pieces of electrical steel. I want 3. There we go. Now, I just want some sticks. Stick. And now I want 4 pieces of cobblestone. Okay, I also got these from a quest reward too. The fuse quartz will come in handy later, I hope. I'm pretty sure you can actually use those to make other things like tanks and such. And I've definitely got that recipe in the wrong way. So let's just move that around. Boom, done. Basic gear, fantastic. Electrical steel, Yetta wrench, yay! Right. So we'll just remove that lot there. And place the silicon back in this chest so I know where to find it. And we'll place the iron back in there. So now we've got our Yetta wrench. Cool. It's got a bit of extra powdered silver ore in my inventory. Not great, but we'll fix that. So, Yetta wrench. To have water go into the barrels, we've discovered that the barrels will only work from the top facing side. So we're going to need fluid ducts. These things here, and I'm going to try for pressurized. Pressurized we can do with fused quartz of any color plus conduit binder. Now I think I've actually made some conduit binder, or I have not. I've got a sneaky suspicion I haven't. So we're going to have to do that. Conduit binder, binder composite is gravel and sand and clay. So we'll take our sand. We don't have clay on tap, however. Quite clear. Fuse quartz. Okay, we'll take our fuse quartz. Definitely going to need that. Grab that, and we're just going to have to find some clay. Nope, no clay there. No clay there either. Our steaks are now turned into leather, as demonstrated. Clay. Clay might be my stumbling block here. No clay for there. No clay in there either. Huh. Well, as one of the quest rewards, we actually got some item conduits. Some very, very valuable item conduits from the quest reward for the alloy smelter. So we're going to use those. I'm going to have to set up a dust. That's sand. Okay. Do I actually have any dust on me? No. That's a shame. So we'll set all this up. Now I'm going to need a chest for storing dust. I'm going to need a chest for storing sand. In fact, we're going to make a storage drawer. It's a boat. For the 2 materials. Okay. So, right. We're going to place that, I don't know, say right here. So sand and Sand and dust are going to go in those chests. They are going to be placed in the top. Ooh. That's a problem. That is most definitely a problem. I don't have enough item conduits to do everything. Alright, so they'll be extracting always. No they won't. Well, that one will, actually. That's going to insert and extract. Maybe I won't extract. We'll just go insert. So these are inserting, and inserting. So this drawer, we are going to need to move. Actually, we're not going to... Maybe I'll just place that drawer there. And we'll just remove this one here. Wrong tool, I know, but... oh well. It's just quicker. It's quicker to do it this way. Right, let's go grab some sand. So we can clear out these barrels. And we'll grab some dust also. I may not need to filter this at all. Okay, so sand and dust. Aha! Excellent. Okay. So they seem to be intelligent enough to be able to insert or basically extract. I might just... do I have another barrel? Doesn't look like it. Let's make another one. Because we've got these item conduits, I might as well not waste them. What is that? Spice rack. Okay. So we'll place this oak barrel down there. And that is inserting. Cool. So now we pretty much need... I could insert and extract on those particular ones, but not quite yet. Okay, so we're going to take our clay, break it apart to get the clay balls. Then we are going to... oh, that's the furnace. Actually, I need some of that sand back again. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. Done. A lovely amount of composite binder. We'll cook those up. We've got the fused quartz. Fantastic. So, one of these will give us 2. Okay, so while we're waiting on that, we can look at something else. Something called an infinite water source. Or infinite water from Magnetic Craft. Requires tungsten. Tungsten, actually I don't have any tungsten. Reservoir? How hard is a reservoir? From Reserve course, I can't spell to save my life. Ender.io. Maybe... Where is the reservoir from Ender.io? I'm sure... Ender... Here we go. RF gauge. That's new. I'm looking Killer Joe. That looks different. Fluid tank. Here we are. Reservoir. Cauldron. Okay. So is that quite clear glass or no? They just fuse quartz. Well, that's going to make things interesting. Yeah, make things interesting indeed. I don't know if I've got enough fused quartz to actually do. I've got enough fused quartz to make one of those, but to make a reservoir you need 4. Well, bugger. Well, I'm going to take the soul sand that I've got on me now. We're going to throw that in a sieve. And that'll give us some more quartz, because we are going to need to make a lot of these. Well, but yeah, make a lot of quartz itself. Okay. Indeed. Although, I can't. I don't want to use that. Okay, so I'm going to need to make 2 cauldrons. So that's 14, not 15. That's nickel. 14 iron ingots. The 2 cauldrons. Although I am assuming that the reservoir is basically it's the same as it used to be. I could be wrong, however. Okay, reservoir. Yep. I'm fairly certain it is the same. So that is... Okay, add 2 buckets of water for infinite water source. Produces 1 bucket per second. Yeah. I feel this is... Right click or wrench to able... yeah. It is exactly the same as it used to be. So I'm going to have to make some more fused quartz. So 6 from there, 5 from there. Thankfully we've got the alloy smelter now. And it's probably not going to be enough. I've got a really bad feeling it's not going to be enough. So it's smelting, fused quartz. It's going to give me 3, probably 2. Wow. Okay. We're definitely not going to have enough. So what I'm going to need to do is manually and it doesn't help that okay, having the dust in here it's not helping with my witch water efforts. However, it is making me a lot of clay, so that's kind of handy. So we're going to be right back once we get more quartz, so I can make the fused quartz for the extra part of the reservoir. Okay, there we have it. We have our 8 pieces of fused quartz, finally. Go back over to our cauldron. Grab those 2 pieces. Now, we don't need the pressurized, pressurized fluid ducts, because we now have a reservoir that is above our barrels that we're going to be placing water into, so we don't have to be too worried about pumping fluids. So we can just take ordinary fluid conduits. And everything going smoothly, we should then have a constant stream, or the the capability to have... Okay, the reservoir goes... Let's just hop up here. One there, one there. There we go. Completely full. Fantastic. So place our water tubes here. So we can always have a constant supply of water. Extract. And we'll extract here as well, because why not? All our oak barrels now full and constantly producing soul sand for me. Now, what I can do, instead of going underneath these and having to put hoppers there, we can get an item filter. Hello. No, don't run away. Say hello. The obligatory biscuit. Hello. She's off. Off to do other things instead of watching me. Yeah, so can get some item filters, which I'm fairly sure mod item filter, just a basic item filter. Yeah, it requires a hopper anyway, so I just have to make that up, place that in the conduit, and get it to automatically extract the soul sand. I might actually do that for all of these, and take out these hoppers maybe, and place dirt underneath the barrels. It might make the witch water process a lot quicker. However, it's now an automated soul sand factory, more or less, apart from those 2 barrels, which we'll fix. So yeah, that was pretty much that. Automated making soul sand, which we're going to need for a lot of other things. Namely, I need a lot of nether quartz to do a lot of the other things that I want to do. And it's just going to need more automation. Alright folks, if you like the video and like the series thus far, do go ahead and click that like button. If you're interested in anything else I've done in the past, and to have a look at maybe one of the playlists to the side there, or come to the channel page and check out the many playlists that I've got on offer. Alright folks, well, I've been Raetac, I shall see you next time.